Oh, so you want to live here for $1,000 per month. That's actually the magic number that I keep hearing from foreigners or expats who are dreaming of living here in the Philippines. And some foreigners actually said that it's more than enough to live like a king here in the Philippines, but other foreigners would say as well that you will be broke and miserable if you only have a $1,000 budget here in the Philippines. So in today's video, guys, I'm gonna talk about exactly what a $1,000 per month budget looks like as an expat here in the Philippines in 2025. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will know exactly if this budget actually would work for you or if you will need to rethink your plan before coming here in the Philippines. First, can you really live on a $1,000 per month budget here as an expat? Answer for that is yes, because that's my personal budget actually. But not anywhere, not everywhere, and not for every lifestyle, okay? So if you are picturing a condo in BGC or in Manila City, eating out in a 5-star restaurants every week and traveling every month for this budget, then it won't cut it, like, to be honest with you. But if you are okay living outside in a major cities like Manila, Cebu, or Davao City, and you enjoy local food and keeping your spending in check, then it's 100,000% possible. And what are the sweet spots though? Well, provincial cities like Dumaguete, Iloilo, Cagayan de Oro, or even parts of Cebu that are not tourist heavy. So these actually are the places, guys, that will give you a modern conveniences without the money or Western price tag here in the Philippines. Okay, so now let's start with your biggest expense, which is the rent. Whether it's condo rent, apartment rent, house rent, or whatever. So on a $1,000 budget per month, I recommend spending no more than $300 to $350 on a house or apartment. And here's what it gets you. First is a nice one-bedroom apartment or small house in provincial city. Second one is in Cebu or Davao, maybe even a modern condo with a pool. You can already stay this. And in Manila or Makati, you will likely to get a studio apartment, and it will eat half of your budget, which is why many avoid big city centers or big city areas. So here's the tip for you guys. You have to negotiate for long-term discounts because there are some landlords that will knock 10 to 15% of you if you pay at least 6 months upfront of the rent. So now let's talk about the food and groceries here in the Philippines. And this is where you can really save a lot of money, especially if you mix cooking at home with eating out at local eateries or carinderias. Then you can spend at least $150 to $200 per month on your food. And actually, guys, even dining at a decent local restaurant might actually cost you only around $6 to $10 per meal for 2 people already. But if you buy imported goods every week, that $1,000 budget that you have will actually disappear really fast. A jar of peanut butter or imported cheese can be double or triple the US price here in the Philippines, especially in high-end markets. So for the eggs, per dozen is around 70 to 90 pesos. That range varies by quality and the location where you get it. And the bread here in the Philippines is around 50 to 80 pesos for a standard white bread. And for the chicken, per kilo is around 220 to 280 pesos depending on the cut and the physical store where you got that chicken. And for the fish, per kilogram, it's 200 to 350 pesos depending on the fish type. And the cooking oil per liter is 150 to 220 pesos depending on the brand and the oil type. Now let's talk about the transportation in the Philippines. So if you live centrally, you can get by with jeepneys, tricycles, or walking and spending only around $20 to $40 per month. And actually, many expats buy a scooter for $1,000 to $1,500 one-time purchase, then spend less than $15 a month on your gasoline. It's cheap, but guys, be mindful of road safety here because it's gonna be reckless here in the Philippines, especially in the road. Now let's talk about the fun and entertainment. So this is where lifestyle vary. For the beach trip, guys, it's gonna cost you $20 to $50 every weekend if you are gonna go to local beaches. And for the movie tickets, it's only gonna spend around $3 each. And a night out with drinks, expect to pay $10 to $20 depending where you go. You could easily keep entertainment under $100 to $150 per month, unless if you are going clubbing in touristy areas or in the cities, which which is really expensive. So now, what are the hidden costs that you must really need to plan and budget? Because here's where a lot of foreigners actually get blindsided, guys, is the visa fees. So you need to have this. Depending on your status, then you can expect around $35 to $70 per month on average. And for the healthcare, as we all know, health insurance, healthcare system, and savings here in the Philippines for emergencies is really a must, even if day-to-day healthcare is really cheaper here. So you can expect to pay around 1,000 to 3,000 pesos per month. So for the utilities, expect to pay around 2,500 pesos to 4,000 pesos, or $45 to $70 for electricity, water, and fast internet here. Next one is family obligations. So if you are dating a Filipina, you might be expected to help her family occasionally, and that's not always in your initial budget, so you really have to plan that hidden cost. Okay, so now let's summarize everything. Let's just say your rent is $300 per month, your food, you're gonna spend $200 per month, for utilities and internet is $60 per month, transportation is $40 per month, entertainment is $120, for visa and your healthcare is $80, and the miscellaneous and any emergency savings is $200. Then that's total around $1,000 per month. And as you can see, guys, it actually worked, but there is not a ton of room for big splurges every month for this budget. But guys, here's my advice. If you really want to have a peace of mind here in the Philippines, then aim to have at least around $1,200 to $1,500 a month. That way you have covered for surprises without cutting too deep into your lifestyle. But if you are disciplined, then if you enjoy a simple life and avoid the drama and the tourist drops, then $1,000 per month is actually very doable for you as an expat. So just remember, guys, it's not about how much you have, it's about how you spend your money here in the Philippines, okay? You can actually enjoy the Philippines without depriving yourself. That's why it's really important to have a budget plan if you ever want to retire, travel, or live here in the Philippines, most especially if you are dating a Filipino woman. Yes, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. And if you have any questions regarding this topic, please comment down below. And if you are in the Philippines right now, or if you ever plan to go here in the Philippines, do you think you can really survive and live like a king here in the Philippines as an expat for only $1,000 budget per month? So I want to hear your comments. Comment down below, everybody. Thank you so much. And again, see you to my next video. Bye for now. Ingat!